What happens when the most private first lady in modern history finally speaks out? When rumors that have swirled for years, whispers of divorce, tension, and a marriage on the rocks, are confronted head-on. Today, we're diving into a story that's got the nation buzzing. Melania Trump has broken her silence on the divorce rumors surrounding her marriage to President Donald Trump. And let me tell you, Trump's reaction? It's absolutely wild. You won't believe what unfolds in this high-stakes drama at the heart of America's most powerful couple. Welcome to The Truth, where we cut through the noise and get to the core of what's really going on. It's April 2025, and the United States is a whirlwind of political firestorms, cultural clashes, and relentless media scrutiny. Donald Trump is back in the White House, navigating his second term with the same brash energy that's defined his career. But behind the scenes, a different story has been brewing, one that's personal, emotional, and deeply human. For years, tabloids and pundits have speculated about the state of the Trump's marriage. Is Melania standing by her man, or is she plotting an exit? Today, we have answers, and they're more explosive than anyone expected. Let's set the stage. Melania Trump has always been an enigma. The Slovenian-born former model, who became First Lady in 2017, has kept a low profile compared to her predecessors. She's been called aloof, mysterious, even cold by critics. But those close to her describe a fiercely private woman, one who's navigated the chaos of her husband's world with quiet strength. Since Trump's return to the presidency in January 2025, Melania has been even more elusive, rarely appearing at campaign events or White House functions. The rumor mill went into overdrive. Is she unhappy? Is she staying in New York? Is divorce on the horizon? The whispers started years ago, during Trump's first term. Body language experts dissected every public appearance, Melania's subtle hand swats, her reserved smiles. Tabloids ran wild with stories of separate bedrooms, secret arguments, and a marriage held together by political necessity. Some pointed to Melania's memoir, released in 2024, as a clue. Titled Melania, it offered glimpses into her life but sidestepped the juiciest questions about her marriage. "I am my own person," she wrote, a line that fueled speculation she was distancing herself from Trump. Fast forward to April 10, 2025. The rumors hit a boiling point when a New York Post article claimed Melania was consulting divorce attorneys and planning to leave Washington for good. The story cited anonymous sources close to the Trump family, alleging Melania was fed up with the political circus and Trump's legal battles. Social media erupted. Hashtags like #FreeMelania and #TrumpDivorce trended on X, with users debating whether she was finally breaking free or if it was all a media stunt. The pressure was mounting, and for the first time, Melania couldn't stay silent. On April 15, 2025, Melania Trump did something rare. She sat down for an exclusive interview with Vogue, an outlet she'd famously clashed with during her first term. The article, published online, was a bombshell. Titled Melania Speaks, it featured the First Lady addressing the divorce rumors head-on. "The speculation about my marriage is cruel and baseless," she said, her voice described as calm but resolute. "I am committed to my husband, to our family, and to the work we are doing for this country. Those who spread these lies underestimate my strength and my loyalty." But Melania didn't stop there. She took a swipe at the media, calling out vultures who profit off her family's pain. "They invent stories to tear us apart, but they will not succeed," she said. She also hinted at a deeper motivation, suggesting the rumors were a coordinated attack to weaken Trump's presidency. "When you lead with courage, as my husband does, you make enemies. They come for me because they cannot touch him." It was a masterclass in deflection, shutting down gossip while rallying Trump's base against a common foe. The interview sent shockwaves through the political world. Supporters praised Melania as a loyal partner, standing tall against a hostile press. Critics, though, saw it as a calculated move, a way to squash rumors without revealing too much. Some even questioned whether Trump himself had pushed her to speak out. After all, Melania's silence had been her trademark, why break it now? Then came Trump's reaction, and oh, it did not disappoint. On April 16, 2025, Trump took to Truth Social, his preferred platform, and unleashed a torrent of posts that lit up the internet. "The fake news media is obsessed with my beautiful wife, Melania, because they know she's a star," he wrote. "They make up lies about our marriage because they're losers who can't stand our strength. Melania is the best first lady in history, and we're stronger than ever. Sad." But Trump didn't stop at defending his wife. He went on the attack, accusing radical left journalists and Reno traders of orchestrating the divorce rumors to sabotage his agenda. They want to distract from our great work, bringing back jobs, securing the border, making America first. He posted. Melania and I laugh at their pathetic attempts. We're unbreakable. The posts were vintage Trump, brash, combative, and unapologetic. They racked up millions of views, with his supporters flooding X with memes of the Trumps as a united front. The public's reaction was a mixed bag. Trump's base ate it up, hailing Melania as a queen and Trump as a warrior. The Trumps are unstoppable. One user posted on X, Melania's got his back, and the haters are shaking. But skeptics weren't convinced. This feels like damage control, a political analyst tweeted. Melania's interview was too polished, and Trump's meltdown screams deflection. Others pointed out the timing. With Trump facing backlash over controversial immigration policies, a personal scandal was the last thing he needed. Let's dig into the bigger picture. Why do these rumors matter? Why are we so obsessed with the Trump's marriage? It's not just gossip, it's a window into power, loyalty, and the human cost of public life. The Trumps aren't just a couple, they're a brand, a symbol of a divided America. To Trump supporters, their marriage represents resilience, a middle finger to the establishment. To his critics, it's a facade, a transactional alliance propped up by ambition and image. Melania's role in this dynamic is fascinating. She's not just the First Lady, she's a lightning rod for projection. To some, she's a victim, trapped in a loveless marriage to a polarizing figure. To others, she's a shrewd operator, playing the long game for her own gain. Her Vogue interview only deepened the mystery. She spoke of loyalty, but her words were measured, almost rehearsed. She defended Trump, but there was no gushing affection, no personal anecdotes. It left people wondering, what's really going on behind closed doors? Trump's reaction, meanwhile, tells us something else. His over-the-top defense of Melania wasn't just about love, it was about control. By framing the rumors as a political attack, he turned a personal story into a rallying cry. It's a tactic he's used before. When cornered, go big, go loud, and make it about us versus them. But this time, there's a vulnerability. The divorce rumors hit a nerve, exposing a rare crack in Trump's armor. For a man who thrives on invincibility, the idea of his marriage failing is a threat he can't ignore. Let's talk about the societal stakes. The Trump's marriage drama plays out against a backdrop of distrust and division. In 2025, America is grappling with big questions. Who can we trust? What holds us together? The media's obsession with Melania reflects a deeper hunger for truth in a world of spin. But it also reveals our flaws, our love for scandal, our rush to judge, our need to reduce complex people to simple stories. Melania isn't just a wife or a first lady, she's a mirror, reflecting what we choose to see. Now, let's get personal. Why does this story hit so hard? Because it's about more than politics, it's about relationships, loyalty, and the sacrifices we make for love or ambition. Imagine being Melania, living under a microscope, your every move dissected. You're not just a spouse, you're a symbol, expected to smile through the chaos. Or imagine being Trump, a man whose ego is his superpower, facing whispers that even his marriage might crumble. These are human struggles, magnified by fame and power. Think about your own life. Have you ever faced rumors or judgment about your relationships? Felt pressure to prove your loyalty or hide your pain? The Trump story, for all its glitz and drama, is relatable at its core. It's about navigating love in a world that's watching, waiting for you to fall. And that's what makes this moment so compelling. It's not just their story, it's ours. So, where do we go from here? As of April 27, 2025, the divorce rumors have quieted, but they haven't disappeared. Melania has retreated back to her private world, making only a handful of public appearances since the Vogue interview. Trump, meanwhile, keeps the spotlight on his presidency, touting economic wins and border security measures. But the questions linger. Is their marriage as strong as they claim? Or are cracks forming beneath the surface? The media, of course, isn't letting go. Paparazzi are camped outside Mar-a-Lago, hoping for a glimpse of tension. Pundits are dissecting every word from Melania's interview, looking for hidden meanings. And on X, the debate rages on, with users posting everything from heartfelt defenses of Melania to snarky memes about Trump's posts. One thing's clear, this story isn't over. The Trumps have weathered storms before, but this one feels different, more personal, more raw. Before we close, let's reflect. This saga exposes a truth about our society. We're addicted to drama, but we're also searching for meaning. The Trump's marriage, whether it's rock solid or on the rocks, forces us to confront our own values. What does loyalty look like? How do we balance love and ambition? And how do we find truth in a world of rumors and spin? These aren't easy questions, but they're worth asking. So, what's your take? Is Melania's loyalty genuine, or is she playing a role? Is Trump's reaction a sign of strength or desperation? And what does this moment say about us as a society? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video, and let's keep the conversation going. Because stories like this don't just entertain, they challenge us to think, to feel, and to demand better. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never stop seeking the truth. This is The Truth, signing off.